Hello again here. This video is to talk about learning objective 2 of module 1. So if you remember, and the module 1 overview, I talked about two learning objectives. We are learning about, first of all, right, the topic of the module we're covering here is the age of exploration, European exploration, right? So in learning objective 1, you were able to explain some of the reasons that motivated European exploration. You did that by watching two videos, taking notes, and reading the chapter in the textbook and taking notes. And then you wrote this explanatory, awesome paragraph explaining three reasons. Right, why Europeans explored the world. Now, learning objective 2 is you're going to be able to recall the effects. Okay, we're going to learn now about the effects of European exploration. We learn about the reasons in objective 1. Now we're going to learn about the effects, and you're going to be able to recall, to remember those effects. How? Well, you're going to demonstrate that you remember it by taking a test at the end of the module. Okay, so if you can see here, this is where we are right now. What you'll do, okay, so this is the introduction to learning objective. Then you're gonna read an article about the effects of European exploration. See, as you can see here, close read. So close reading means that you're gonna read an article and you're paying attention to the content, the reading, by following guiding questions, by taking notes and following guiding questions that help you, okay, analyze or understand the text a little better. You focus on maybe new vocabulary words that you don't know, right? That is new to you. You can Google it, the definition for those words that you are reading there. The article is it's short and it's very interesting. Then, right, so you're gonna you're gonna take a formative assessment. Right after reading, there is gonna be a formative assessment where you're gonna like just show me, okay, show us and share with everyone what you learn about some of those effects through the reading of the article. Okay, so there's going to be a formative assessment, okay, just telling us this is what I learned, right, about the effects. Then you're going to learn a little more, okay, about the effects. You're going to watch videos. See, watch videos about the consequences or the effects, right, of European exploration, and take notes. Okay, and then you're gonna have the summative assessment. The summative assessment is the one at the end. Is where you show, yes, this is where you're gonna show that you actually achieved, that you reached the learning objective, which is that you're gonna be able to remember, to understand and remember those effects of European exploration. Okay, so a little more detail here. So here is the introduction. You have the introduction to the learning objective 2. I explained here what is the cause. So read it very carefully. I'm not going to read it here. It's going to take too long. All right. So what is the cause? This is the learning objective. As you can see here, the learning objective at the top. This is the introduction of the learning objective 2. By the end of this activity, you will be able to recall the effects of European exploration. I explain what is a cause, what is an effect. I give you examples of real world examples of a cause and how this, right, has an effect. Causes and effect relationships are happening all around you. In science, these relationships are constantly being identified, examined, and used to explain changes that occur in the world. For example, right, and then you have here examples of causes and effect. Okay, so that is the introduction to learning objective 2. And then you'll have here a close reading. This is the reading that I was telling you about in the introduction. So you have here, you look at the assessment in more details, read the directions, right? The overview and of the reading, the directions. There is the link. When you click on the link there, then you'll see the article right there, environmental and health effects of the European contact with the New World. Okay, so as you can see there, there is all the text, the article that you're going to be reading with images to help you visualize, understand the reading a little more. And that's it. That is the article right there. And you have a graphic organizer where you're going to be taking notes. Okay, the notes will help you. Okay, so you're going to submit your notes. You're going to complete your notes. Here it is, the graphic organizer. Okay, with directions. Okay, there it is. It's similar to the ones that you use for the videos. Okay, so it's similar. So following the same. So you're now used to like know how to work with this note-taking worksheets. Okay, you use them for the videos in Learning Objective 1. You're going to use them the same for the reading here for Learning Objective 2. Read the directions there, do the same, take notes. Okay, while you're reading the article, then, okay, so you have this one here, the close reading, environmental and health effects. Then comes the formative assessment. Once you finish with the reading of the article, then there is a formative assessment. Okay, so directions, read the directions. After reading the article about the environmental and health effects of European contact with the New World, you should be able to identify positive and negative effects mentioned throughout the article. Okay, so what you're going to do is using this T-chart right here, Learning Objective 2, formative assessment, read the directions, and this is where you're going to be listing. You can go back to the article, okay, or use your notes that you took during when you were reading the article, and then you're going to list here just with bullet points positive effects and negative effects, right, that you find throughout the article, because the effects are not just negative. Okay, there were some positive effects that you will read about in the article. Okay, so you just list them there: positive effects, bullet point, negative effects, and bullet points. This is how you show me. Okay, so yes, you understood, you were able to identify some of those effects in your reading, right? So then you're going to come here to the next activity, learn more. Okay, so there's always learn a little more about the effects. Okay, so when you click on this one here, this assignment here, it's going to be learn more, watch a video, okay, segment. Okay, so you click on here and there is going to be a video, read the directions, okay, read the notes, and again, you'll have this graphic organizer that you are already familiar with, okay, when you're taking notes here about a video. Okay, so read the directions, complete this again, okay, because you're going to use all these notes for the assessment. Everything that you do here, okay, the notes that you take, as you already know from Learning Objective 1, you will use them. They're going to be very useful to you to complete that assessment at the end of the learning objective. Okay, so you learn some more by watching that video. There is another one. There's another video. Okay, let's view the assessment here. And here is the video about the Colombian exchange. Okay, there are the directions. You can pause. Okay, this is what I like about working with videos, watching videos, because you can pause the video. You can use also captions, right? They all have captions. You put the captions. You stop the video when you find some important information, and then you type that information in the graphic organizer. Again, the same here, right? So follow directions, and then you have your graphic organizer there, okay, for the video. Now you're done. So you've read an article and watched 2 videos about the effects of European exploration. Now it's time for the assessment, which is going to be the test. So here it is, okay? So it's going to be a test on Google Form. As you click right there, it's going to take you directly to the test. Okay? You can use your notes that you have right? From watching the videos and reading the article, and then you can take the test. And that is how you're going to be able to show me that you reached the second learning objective, which is, right, to recall the effects of European exploration. So please read the directions once more, right? I've repeated this direction many times. Always read the directions first. And if you have any questions, please send me an email, let me know, and I'll help you. Okay? So have fun learning about European exploration, the reasons and effects. Okay? I know you'll do very, very well. Okay? Have fun. Bye.